Greetings. There is no God, but I am. So if you believe in any God outside of I am, then you are delusional. Because you can never say I am and referring to someone else. Whenever you say I am, you're referring to yourself. That is why the universal question of life would always be, who am I? And when the answer comes, it must be I am that I am. Which is to say, I am whatever I believe myself to be. For as a man thinketh in his heart or his subconscious mind. In other words, as he thinks in the invisible, so shall it be in the visible, because his true essence is invisible. So his I amness, which is his consciousness, that consciousness is what we refer to as self. So the consciousness of self is referred to as I am, and that is the identity or name of God. That is why when the question was asked by Moses, and Moses meant to be born or to be taken out of the water. Okay, when you ask the question, what is your name? It is all self-talk. It is not you asking some entity outside of yourself for its identity or its name. It is you seeking to know who you are. And when the answer comes, you would know the power of I am and why it is stated that I am God and there is no other. In Deuteronomy 32 and 39, I kill and I make alive. I'm the one who wound and I'm the one who heal, and there is no other. Also, in Isaiah 45 verses 5 to 7, it also states that I am God and there is no other. I create the darkness and I create the light. I create good and I create evil. When you realize that everything is first mental, everything is first psychological, everything has to first be a thought, it has to first be an idea, and has to first be imagined, then you will know that the mind of man is the mouth of God, and the mouth of God is the mind of man. So always speak of God as your higher self, your inner self, your non-physical self, and then it would make sense. So I've just used some scriptures and make those scriptures make sense to you by showing you that the Bible is actually a book of mind science and that it is pointing you to look inwardly, not outwardly. And it is teaching you that your real identity is your divinity. So, my brothers and my sisters, you are God having a human experience. That is why I'm saying to you that there is no God outside of you. God is your consciousness. God is within. Let no man say to you, lo here or lo there, because the kingdom of God is within you. So, use this information concerning the power of your I amness, the power of your consciousness, the power of knowing who you are, and know that there's no God on the outside. Okay? Never believe or bow and worship any God outside of yourself. If you do so, you'll be trapped in idolatry. And idolatry will keep you in mental slavery. So I'm giving you the key to free yourself from mental slavery by saying to you that you have to focus your energy inwardly and seek to know who you are. Because when you find your identity, you will definitely discover your divinity and you'll be able to use your ability for the upliftment and advancement of all of humanity. Because you will come to a place of self-realization. And this self-realization will bring you to the understanding that God and man are one, because you would discover for yourself that you are one with the creative power that is within you, which is your true self, your real self, the reality that is casting all the other shadows that we refer to as the fruits, our personality, okay, the things that we can touch and see and taste and smell, the things we can contact by the five senses, the things of the physical, it's just an expression of that of the spiritual. Okay, so my brother, my sister, all I'm saying to you is that you must never have any God outside of self. There's no other God outside of I am, and there's no God outside of I am. There's no God but you. You're the one who is having a human experience, and everyone else you see is just another version of you. So with that, Mr. I just want to say peace, love you all. Out.